Anything else on Shane?
Nope.
All right, going on. Number 28, Lesean, Shady, McCoy.
LeSean McCoy, years from 2015 to 2019. He had 4 years with the Bills, 3-time Pro Bowl selections, 15, 16, and 17. Ranked 6th in team history with 3,814 yards and 9th in rush TDs with 25. He's a 2-time first-team All-Pro in his career and 6-time Pro Bowl selection. I believe he's a future Hall of Famer. We got him at the tail end, but man, he had some electric years for the Bills. It's sad. He kind of falls in the same line with Jerry Hughes. He just missed out on the Bills being good.
Yeah, he was here. Allen's rookie year.
Well, he was here training camp Allen's rookie year.
No, he was here.
Allen's rookie year.
He was here 2018 because we drafted. No, I'm sorry. No, yes, he was. No, let me take that back. So we drafted Singletary in 2019, correct? No, he was here. He wasn't. He was with Allen because we drafted Singletary in 2019, and that's when we cut
Shady.
Yeah, so Shady was with Josh Allen in 2017. 2018.
2018. Yeah, 2018. 2019. So we drafted him,
and that's when Allen. So he was still kind of running, but he was kind of the focal point. But we were a bad team.
We were. I mean, he was the focal point. We had no receivers. We had a horrible offensive line.
Yeah.
That first
year. No
Richie
there anymore. Like everything that left in 20, like when Richie left, all that, like
Wood got hurt.
Was kind of it was kind of downhill from there as far as like we were rebuilding. The facts are the facts. We were rebuilding, and it came down to money. And I understand. I understand why we cut him. There's a lot of money. And you guys, listen, you saw what he did. He won a Super Bowl.
2.
But he didn't play. Right, 1, 2, you're right. Chiefs and Tampa, right? Am I right on that? Chiefs and Tampa. Okay.
Didn't play either game.
Right. But you saw that it wasn't like they used him like a lot. Like you could see he was fading off by that point. And that tells you right there, it was a smart move by Brandon Beane at that time. But dude, hell of a player.
I don't know. He had more juice than Frank Gore had that last year.
He did, but Frank Gore also was an $8.5
million. Yeah. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying he wasn't better than Frank Gore at the time. I'm saying the money wasn't. But I do got a clip of speaking of Shady. I'm gonna go ahead and play that right now for you guys.
McCoy waits patiently, driving up the middle. Shady's going to score. Shady's going to score. Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown, Buffalo!
Cutting back, disappears on the other side of the field before you know it, making people look silly.
You get Shady McCoy in space, and he can turn the game into a video game.
Here's McCoy. First and 10. McCoy, first down and more. Still going. 20, 10, 5, and he's in. 48 yards as McCoy gets Buffalo into the end zone.
Here is McCoy up the middle with some room. McCoy, he is gone. Touchdown, Buffalo, and that'll do it. There is a flag down in the end zone.
I think one of the Raiders might have come and swiped the ball out of Lesean McCoy's hand.
Boy, Mikey, he had burst.
He was electric, man. He was electric.
And the way he had, like, they were talking about it, I had to cut it. But anyways, he held the ball with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
No other play. Listen, if you're a running back, you do that. Everyone except McCoy. Coaches are going to get on that ass. They would never allow.
He never fumbled. That was the thing.
That's what I'm saying. But anyone else, I'm just saying, like, they're not going to do that. Like, I don't care who you are. But with McCoy, he just didn't fumble. He knew how to do it, and he would trick defenders. They'd be looking at the ball, and he would just cut on a dime, man. And he was gone, man. Like he had that cut.
Gear. He had that gear.
And that's the one thing that, like. I love Motor Singletary, and I think Motor Singletary, he has that cut available. Like he's a lot like Shady with the cutting, but he doesn't have the burst.
Doesn't have that
before.
second gear to pull away.
Yeah, he has enough to get like 10, 15, maybe
20.
if he had 20 even. I've seen him go 40, but he gets caught up. He just doesn't have the wheels, But McCoy had it all. He was the total package, and I think he's borderline Hall of Famer. But I would say, in my book, he's a Hall of Famer. But I could see why it could be a debate on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would put him in if I
think he had enough stats from his Philly days, and he played with some bad Philly teams too. You know what I mean?
Dude. Yeah.
Like he was a Marshall Faulk type of running back, the do it all running back. He just didn't play on a high octane offense. He did a lot of the work by himself, and then he came to Buffalo and had no help, and put up tons of numbers here. I mean, he's 6th in our record books, and basically like 3.5 years. Because that last year, I don't know if I want to give him a full year, knowing that he had no offensive line and nobody taking the focus away from him.
Nothing.
So he was electric. He definitely deserves to be in the top 30 of all time.
100%. And when we got him, that was such a big deal.
It was. We got him for Kiko straight up.
Kiko Alonso, I know, who was such a
Chip
I'm not
Kelly.
saying he's a bad player. He was just in a wrong.
Thank
era.
you.